This does take some practice getting used to multiplying and dividing expressions with different bases. So we're going to run through and do a couple quick problems. We're going to take a look at number 2. Again, we're going to write these with the same base. We can't apply any of our exponential rules unless we have the same base. So we've got a base of 2 here and a base of 16 here. Quick reminder, if the answer or the coefficient is more than 1500, we're going to leave it in exponential form, so we'll just keep that in mind. Remember, this is 2 to the 5th, and 16 is a power of 2. So what I can do is I can replace the 16. So notice I've got everything written down except for the 16. 2 to the 4th is 16. So if I write that down here, now I've got the same base in every one of these parts of this expression. So this is a power raised to a power. So this is going to be 2 to the 12th. And this is 2 to the 5th. We're multiplying, so now we add the exponents. So this is 2 to the 17th. Don't type that into your calculator. That's a gigantic number, all set to go. Now, keeping in mind what the powers of 2 are, remember this is just a 2 to the 15th. We are going to use a base of 2 here, but 32, gosh, that has something to do with this right here. If I just multiplied both sides by 2, multiply that side by 2 and multiply that side by 2. Here's what I get for this one. In fact, let me change colors here so I can just keep that straight. We're going to multiply by 2 here, and we're going to multiply by 2 here. This would be 2 to the 5th, and this would be 32. So wherever there's a 32, we can put a 2 to the 5th. So 2 to the 5th raised to the 2nd. So here we get 2 to the 15th. Power to a power we multiply, so that would be 2 to the 10th. 15 on the top, 10 on the bottom. 10 of them cancel. That leaves 5 on the top, so we get 2 to the 5th. Now, you could write the answer that way, but it does say if the answer, the coefficient, is less than 1500, we ought to go ahead and write it. And lo and behold, this is a 32. So there's the answer to that one. Let's slide down here and let's take a look at the back side. Let's look at problem number 22. Here's another power of 2. So on this one, we've got to make them both powers of 2. We've got to change this 4 and we've got to change that 32. We already know about the 32, but we've got to change that one. So this is going to be 2 squared raised to the 4th. 2 to the 5th again is 32. Raise that to the 3rd. Okay, now you'll notice as we go through and look at some of these, there are lots of powers of 2. Here you could do powers of 2 or powers of 4 if you wanted to. Might be a little bit easier to use the bigger one right here. You might look at that one, 19, and think about, gosh, are we going to use a 4? Can we use a 4 to make an 8? We can't, so keep that in mind. A lot of these are powers of 2, powers of 3, powers of 10 right here. Those will get you through most of those. So good luck on the assignment. Please ask questions. You're going to see this on the test, and we're going to be using these again in the next couple of sections when we start dealing with scientific notation. Good luck.